My name is Woofles, and I like Project Moon. I really like Project Moon. I've burned my books and beaten Ruina twice. I've played all of Limbus Company that's out right now, and I also haven't beaten Lobotomy Corporation. So I think it's time to change that. But the thing is, the game's just so damn easy. I've never lost a nugget. God damn it, of course I forgot about Purple Noon. I've never gotten a bad work result. Why did I ever think picking Blue Star was a good option? So I think it's time to prove myself. Introducing what I can already tell is a massive mistake, the No Timetrack Challenge. The rules are as follows. 1. No using the Timetrack protocol to pause or speed up the game. 2. No day restarts or rewinding to a memory repository. 2A. No purposely throwing days in order to restart, because that would just be boring. And 2B. If an impassable day is reached, we'll figure that out. And 3. For every nugget death, I must make a commemorative art piece for them. And 4, I don't know, I'll add more probably. So those are the rules I've got so far, and I can already tell this is going to be hell. Without further ado, let's get started, I guess. Oh, and by the way, I won't be doing any fast forwards or anything. The video's going to go for as long as I play it. You know the saying. You must suffer, as I have. Alright, so I have the game open now, and what a nostalgic title screen. I've seen it far too many times. So as you can see, I have already, reset to day 1. I've reset all my progress, because I was playing with mods my last playthrough. One of my favorite mods is the Huggy Wuggy mod. I'm not joking, I wish I was. But let's just get started. So, I can't do voices, so I'm just going to skip through the cutscene and I'll, I guess, put a little explanation of what happens in the cutscene, maybe. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Because I guess this is going to double as like an actual playthrough along with, being an unfair challenge. So, we'll see. Hello, Angela. Looking completely and totally innocent and morally sound as always. And of course, we got our first abnormality. We'll see him in a second. Right after I skip through this cutscene. Alright, so I probably put an explanation of what happened in the cutscene there. Or I didn't. I don't know. I haven't quite figured this whole thing out yet. So let's just start. First, gonna open up the first apartment, the control team with Malkuth. Or Malkut. I don't... Hebrew is hard. I just pronounce it Malkuth. So, I think for this first episode, I'm just gonna try and go through, the first 5 days. And we'll see where that gets us. I know that, at most, I don't want to record for over an hour for an episode. But that might be, inevitable later on. So we'll see. We'll see. Firstly, we have Joy. Of course, gotta get 3 agents. 3 agents in every department, that's what I say. No more, no less. It always feels weird on the first day when you can't even speed up the game. Not that I'm allowed to. Why the fuck did I choose this as a challenge? This is the worst thing I could have done. Look at this. I'm gonna have to watch this every day. Man, I love Jesus Skull. You ever hear someone say they don't love Jesus Skull? You do not trust that person. Alright, you get as far away from that person as you can. Because Jesus Skull is friend. Alright? No ifs, ands, or buts. I mean, just look at him. He heals the agent. Just, amazing. Now, I think probably in the first few days I'm going to try and do not as much grinding. because I don't wanna. It's gonna take a long time and just be really repetitive until, you know, I unlock more departments. So that way I can, you know, move around and not just sit here waiting. I already regret this challenge so much. I know it's just gonna be terrible. Especially in the later days, because, you know, right now at the beginning, the painful part is not being able to speed up. Later, it's not going to be able to pause. That's going to be the real kicker. So, yay! I'm done with that. So, you know, I've played the game, you know, a few times. I've never beaten it, but I've gotten pretty late. I think the farthest I've gotten was like day like 43 or something. I don't know. So I'd like to say I'm pretty knowledgeable. So just gonna finish this day. Yay! Barely any progress made. By the way, despite being, you know, knowledgeable about the game, I wouldn't call myself good at it. But let's see what options these are. I don't recognize them by, you know, the ID codes, but the quotes, I think. Well, I mean, I gotta go with this one. If you know, you know. I have to go with this one. It's a requirement. So, another cutscene. I'm gonna skip through it. Might put an explanation, might not. We'll see. Alright, now I'm just gonna expand the same department again. So, I think that, you know, in addition to this being a challenge on how well I can, you know, manage abnormalities without, like, you know, pausing or speeding up the game. I think it's also going to be a challenge on how well I can captivate an audience by myself. Because I'm not used to this. This is like my first, you know, actual, you know, video by myself and everything. So we'll see. Maybe I can, you know, captivate and entertain people. Maybe I can't. It's an exploration. You know, I have an abundance of time, so I might as well. Got nothing better to do. And, ooh, look at that result. Hell yeah. So yeah, this first episode is definitely gonna be, you know, short. Because it's... Look at that energy counter. That is tiny. That is insignificant. I'm not looking forward to, I don't know, day 15 or 20 or whatever, but this is fine. This is gonna be short. This is gonna be a quick and easy episode. It's gonna be over in a flash. I'm just gonna blink and it's gonna be day 5 already. You know, I wonder what Well Cheers taste like, because, you know, there's... What are the flavors? Because I know there's grape, and I think the red one is cherry. Okay, blue... So the red one has a distinct aroma and sweetness. The blue one just is highly carbonated. We know that, I think, we know that Well Cheers is, you know, grape. I'm pretty sure. I wonder what it tastes like, though. You know, the other flavors. Because, you know, red is... All signs point towards it being, like, you know, cherry. What about blue? Like... I guess usually they go for, like, blue raspberry, maybe? I don't even know what repression gives you. It's probably got to be tasty, though, because the agents just keep clamoring back for it, you know? I mean, look at that. Got a big old smile on her face. His face. I don't know. This is Project Moon. Alright, let's see. Okay, so repression also gives you the purple one. And it's grape, yeah. Alright, cool. We'll just keep grinding up these stats. Oh wait, I can finish the workday. I'll just wait for these works to finish, and then I'll finish it up. I didn't even notice. I can already tell that I'm going to run out of things to say really quickly. I guess this is my public speaking class or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is gonna be hard as hell in the later days, but right now it's just gonna be boring. There we go. Got a white weapon. Hell yeah. We win these. Now next day, let's see what our options are. I'm really hoping for a specific one who I don't think I got. However, I will get this one. Very good repression trainer. And another cutscene. We'll see whether I do the explanation thing. I don't know. Okay, so I forgot to talk about the goals. I forgot to mention the goals that Malkuth is giving me, but they're really easy to finish, probably because, you know, she's the first one. So I don't need this. I can't I can't pick this. I guess the recalling one is pretty useful for whenever, you know, I have a bunch of departments all jumping one thing. I forgot to equip that white weapon, the penitence, but whatever, you know, whatever. So slow. I'm really gonna need to get agents with good justice for my own sanity, not theirs. No, this is dealing white damage to me. Another Welcher's W. And there we go. We got all the work observation levels. Yay. Uh-oh, this isn't going too good. You know, I find it interesting, like, because 1.76 megahertz, it has all 4 work types. It has instinct, but it's static. So how do you do physical work with just a field of static? How the fuck does that work? It doesn't make sense. It's just weird. And I think after these 2 works, I'll, you know, pass this day. Bit of a speed run, you know. No grinding here. I don't need it. I don't need to grind up my stats. Cause I'm so good at the game. It's just that simple. Yay, I have a gun. Honestly, the guns are the best ego types. I think we can all agree on that. I wonder if Charlotte's ever going to get the gift. I really hope so. Because I do think that it looks pretty nice. Now, boom, we got 6 points this time. Moving up in the world. And Charlotte leveled up her temperance. Hell yeah. Alright, day 4. Bracelet. I mean, we have to pick this one. We just have to pick this one. Alright, another cutscene. Okay, so I really hope that I never get that fucking train. I hate that thing so much. So much. It's terrible. And there we go. So cool. Look at this. Look at this thing. Honestly, probably one of my favorite abnormalities, just gameplay-wise. Design-wise, it's just a heart. Mechanics-wise, though, I love it. I think it's awesome. As for my, other favorite abnormalities, we'll probably get them later. I think. I don't know. I probably won't mention what they are, just out of surprise or whatever. But they're a bit silly. They're pretty silly. And there we go. We got 3 suits. Hell yeah. And oh goodness, is it repression like 2 or higher that gets high? What? Joy. Oh goodness. Ah shit. Okay. Well, you know what? Whatever. We can win these. We can win these. This is fine. Just got an abnormality I can't really work with all too well yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, and you know why? Because we win these. And I've almost got a second gun. God, they did not have to cook so hard with the background music. Like, straight up, feels like I'm managing abnormalities right now. Probably because that is what I am doing. And we have 2 guns. Let's go. I love guns because I am American. It is my civil duty to love and appreciate any and all firearms I come across. Now, I think Insight also works well here, but I don't really want to test that till I have a better agent. Because if I have a death, there's no going back, and I have to draw them a picture. Which, I like drawing because I'm an artist, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing that a lot. And I'll, put the drawings either after they die or at the end of the day or something. We'll see. Sounds like I'm saying that a lot in this. But this is a real we'll see moment because it's the beginning of the game. Now, oh wait. I don't need to do that right now. I can do this. Get that other weapon. And day 4 done. Easy. Speed run. My dogs are looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Alright, so now we have the first, I guess, at least early game, it's a bit of a challenge, because usually you draw out the day for so long to complete it. But honestly, I kind of don't need to at the moment, because, that last research, I don't need it. So I'll just hold on to it, I guess. Oh cool, Charlie got the gift. Gonna keep grinding up the temperance because useful. And oh, you have prudence too. I guess I'll send you in to do insight work with megahertz, and you can take over Welcher's duty. And it is time to pray that I don't have to, you know, go through my first death. Which I don't think so, but I don't have a good memory on megahertz. Because I mainly just did repression with it. Because every time I've gotten it, it's been an info. So, you know, I already have agents with okay stats by then. But yeah, not right now. Seems like it's going good though, which is very much a good sign. So I think my, I guess somewhat prediction, somewhat recollection turned out to be correct. And it is under meltdown. That is awesome. We win these. So, depending on how Daniel feels after, I can send him back in, which I think I might do. You know, after I paused. So I don't know what the penalty for pausing is going to be. I guess maybe if you want to put something down in the comments, because I paused there, and I feel like I should undergo some sort of penalty for that, like half second of pausing. But I have no ideas right now. And I don't, you know, want to kill an agent. So I guess just put it in the comments or something, and I'll do it on the next episode or whatever. If you want. This is not going well. I guess that first inside work was just lucky, because this is not looking good. Yeah, Charlotte, how about you get down here? And oh, that's a fortitude panic. That is a fortitude panic, which I think that means that's going to be our first death. Yay! Give it up, everyone, for Daniel being the first one to crack. Come on, Charlotte, you can make it. You can make it. Please. Oh, we probably won't be able to restore the SP in time. And you have a gun, so you can't help here. Please, 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 please. Oh, we win these. Oh my god, we win these. I was real worried there for a second. That was like the most calm, intense moment I've ever had. But we win these. It's what I always say. It's my catchphrase. Because that's what we do. And yeah, Daniel, you just take your time to recover, buddy. I guess you don't need to. If I wanted, I could just throw you right back in there. I was worried. Nope, Joy, you get back in there. And I guess I'll just go with one last once in work to just, you know, cap things off here. Because I think this is the 5th day, so after here I can stop recording at around, well, it's probably going to be around 24 minutes when I stop, which is, you know, that's a good time to stop, I think, for a first episode of me just non-stop talking to myself, which I'm very much not used to. Yeah, it kind of feels like I'm crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Oh, inside is low. What the fuck was that first work then? What? Oh my god. I can't believe I did the exact opposite of what it's supposed to be. No wonder Daniel went insane. So let's end this workday off here. Ooh, and look at that. Charlotte got to level 2. And Temperance 3. That's good. That's good. And we get 9 law points as a reward. Ranking the S. We win these. I'm going to be saying that a lot during this because I don't really know what else to say. Now, day 6. Let's see our choices. Not this one. Maybe this one. Oh, definitely not this one. So we go with the fairies. And one more cutscene. And now let's open up the information team with Yasad. Look at him and his childbirthing hips. I'm not kidding, by the way. If you look at his puking sprite, he's got some motherly hips right there. He could bear a child. I'm not even kidding. Now, I guess before we cap things off here, I'll, look at what our next agents are going to be. Let's see, Aurora, Ryuki, and I can't pronounce that. And Courtney. Oh, and I guess I can also probably buff up their stats too. So let's see, I have 21 points. So I can use 7 points on each. I think that's pretty good. Definitely gonna need some pretty good fortitude and prudence if I want them to, make it through. And I might as well give them gear. And I think that caps things off for this episode. I hope this was alright to watch. It's definitely gonna be terrible for me later on in the game. But you know what? We'll see. So that was it for the first episode of, I guess, the No Timetrack challenge is what I'll call it. Let's just hell yeah.